Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Demetrius Lewis. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap. Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
The pitch. Line drive. And out number 1 on the grab. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That one out to right. Lewis pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Hey, man. And 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Flips the corner. 0-1. Gray, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
0-2 now. Center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's Trey Turner. In there at the knees. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Phillies strand one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you look for here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that misses off the outside edge. The pitch. Raced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Mike Antico now at the plate, looking for his first big league hit right here. In the air, left field. Marsh sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fourth, second base.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Mason Wynn.
Well, these days we know teams, you know, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So, you know, they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Nolan Gorman in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
0-1 down. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Goldie around third. One runs in.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So 2 down now, and here is Demetrius Lewis. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. On the ground right side, and it gets fired. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Mason Wynn. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lewis, round second on his way to third. Coming home, throw is high and over his head.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Sonny Gray. There's a strike.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Pache gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Alec Bohm.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Gray back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the 0-1. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Johan Rojas, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
In the air, right side, on the move. Squeezes it. 2 down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Garrett Stubbs in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing at a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mike Antico.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Mike Antico with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christopher Sanchez done for the night, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Nolan Gorman. Fought off foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Wow, Stingy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top-notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Demetrius Lewis next up for the Cardinals. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one not close. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. One now. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in St. Louis, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Pache.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Good eye in that spot. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Win. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. And that one clips the corner. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The batter number 5.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
Bryson Stott. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
And first offering is fouled off. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. On the ground. Win. On the run. Sends it over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now Mason Wynn. And the right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line. Pache makes the grab. 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped but foul. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Marsh makes the grab. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the pitcher, Sonny Gray. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. That one's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first baseman, number 3.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. On the inside corner for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Marsh on at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
The batter, number 7.
Trey Turner now struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left. And they get Turner for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one.
It's 0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The pitch. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. Ball one there. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Redbirds up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it kicks off the bag. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's 7-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now here is Johan Rojas. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gorman tosses to first, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
You know, these Cards doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Righty delivers. That's to third. And he grabs it in foul ground.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
That one ripped. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
The center fielder, number 33, Brendan.
And now the center fielder, Brendan Donovan. base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for Mike Antico. Boots it. There's one, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Third baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle to second. Turner. That's the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, and they're on top 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Garrett Stubbs. Gray back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. And this is inside. And he deals. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Here's Christian Pache. That one at the knees for a strike. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Stubbs gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets under and pops it up. Lewis on his way over, and there's one down.
The pitcher, number 99, Taiwan Walker.
Man at first, Taiwan Walker will hit next. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Golden over to second. Throw to first. Safe.
Sometimes getting down a good bunt can just be so difficult right there. You admire the pitcher for putting it down in play, but just a little too hard at the first baseman. You don't see that defensive play very often, so you got to tip your cap to the defense.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 7-1. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Demetrius Lewis. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And there's the strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Runner takes off. Foul ball. Man at first, one away. Right-handed reliever. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. 3rd home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 9-1.
That pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Sonny Gray digs in now. Now fly ball to right center. Rojas pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3. This to third. On to first. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. Arenado to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Just missed. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Two outs. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that one handled. Throws to first. Turner is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Phillies 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the center fielder, Brendan Donovan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard, that gets through. So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Mike Antico. And a foul ball. Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Flips for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Man at first, Nolan Gorman. Next up for the Cardinals. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Arenado.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Now move to first. Antico back on a dive. And it's fouled away. The Cardinals up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Sends it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Phillies 1. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
0-2.
The punch out there, out number 1.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Rojas now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Win. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
2 outs, base is empty. Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. This one popped up under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Demetrius Lewis.
The right fielder.
And here it comes.
Lewis.
First pitch swinging. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Sir Anthony Dominguez getting ready to go. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Turner with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Number 7. Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fouled off left side. Left field, base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Spencer Turnbull out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Whit Merrifield, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting 9. Number 9, Whit Merrifield.
And up next for St. Louis, Sonny Gray. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 2 away down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a two-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 4 for 4 with 4 singles. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Antico. This to center field. Merrifield makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Phillies 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the right fielder, Christian Pache. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
The wind and the pitch. That's a little bit low. And down on strikes he goes. First out in the top of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 9.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. That one fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Bounce to the left side. Win. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Turnbull back to work. Out to center. Merrifield makes the grab, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. In the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now up for St. Louis, Demetrius Lewis. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Merrifield going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So they make short work of him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Phillies 1. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The pitch. That one to first. And foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Harper, the next to hit, takes ball one. Helsley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
That one hammered center field. Donovan going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one. one. They're down to their final strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
This could end it. The shortstop takes the ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And now it's 1-2. Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.